All right, hello you guys. So welcome back to another week of Intro to iOS Development. So today's lecture is going to be quite short. Basically, what we want to do is give an overview of the hack challenge that we're going to be doing, which is going to start in a couple of weeks. And we also want to go through some logistics for the next few weeks of the course. And we also want to do some project shout outs for some really cool projects that we've seen so far from students. Yeah, so for project demos, you guys have all been doing really good work in this course so far, but we have identified 4 standout projects for the last 3 projects that we would love to show you guys. So yeah, let's just do a quick demo of them. So the first project that we wanted to show is Project 3, which is done by Raleigh. And so he really went above and beyond for this project. So as you can see, he has a red square arena where you can create squares, but you can also set the size of the squares using the slider. And then you can add the squares onto the screen. And you can also clear the entire screen if you just click the clear button. And then if you click on this toggle, it makes it so that you don't get to show anything, and you can show it and then they'll all show again. And you can also clear it. And then I think the blue circle arena acts very similarly as well. Yeah, and they also have a magical arena where you can click and get a number of different colored screens. So very cool. And the second project that we want to showcase is Project 4 by Tian Tian. And so she added a number of features actually. So you can go into the song and you can edit them as you would for the normal P5 or P4. But something that you can do on this app is you can click on rearrange and you can actually rearrange the order of the song. You can also delete them if you want. Which is really cool. And you can also add your own song. So by clicking add, this new song got added and you can set the title and the artist. So you can do song, artist, album. And if you click save, it will save it onto the list. So again, very cool. This third project I'm going to show is also P4, and it is another, rendition of the project. So and this project is done by Ria. So in Ria's project, you can also add a song. So you can add a song, a new screen will be displayed. And you can also enter the song name, album name, and artist name, and you can add it and it will add to the list of songs. Something else that you can do is you can click on a song and actually update the album cover as well. So when we click on the album cover, a photo selection comes up, and then we can update. And then you can choose a new photo and update that photo. And so then when we click on save, we see that this photo got updated. So very cool. And there's also another mode that allows you to delete songs from the list. So yeah, very cool. And the fourth project that we want to display is also done by Ria, actually. So this is for P5, the restaurant project. And she added a bunch of really neat features to this. So you can toggle the different restaurants by their tags. But something else you can do is you can also search for a specific restaurant. And you can even change up the format of the collection view. So if you click on this line, it will display everything in a single column format, or you can click on a grid, which shows a 2-column format. So yeah, very cool. And you can even click into a restaurant and see more information about that restaurant. So definitely very, very cool. Great job to all of you guys. So now we just want to go into some logistics for the next couple of weeks for this course. So because of the break and also study period, we're not going to be having lectures for the next 2 weeks. So November 16th and November 23rd will not, we won't be posting any lectures and there will be no projects due as well. But then after that, when we come back, we're going to be having 2 more lectures and those will be hosted by our TAs and they're going to be doing guest lectures. We don't and the topics will be based on whatever they want to teach. So definitely, if you want to learn some cool extraneous topics in iOS, I'm sure those lectures will be great to watch. And finally, you guys, once you submitted P6, you're basically done. You're done with most of the projects for the semester. The final project for the semester will be the hack challenge that we're going to be doing across all of our app dev courses. So we also want to just spend some time kind of giving an overview of what the hack challenge is and what will be entailed for this hack challenge. So as far as details for this hack challenge, basically for the hack challenge, you're going to be forming groups of 4 to 5 students across all 4 of our app dev courses. So that includes iOS, Android, backend, and design. And together, you're going to be working to build, a functional and polished final app. Um, and this hack challenge is required for all students. Again, the project that you do for this hack challenge will count as your final project, which is mandatory and it cannot be dropped. And we do have sponsored challenge, and this is a sponsored challenge, so we do have prizes for winners. And we also have a course website that is linked here. So when you click into it, you can see this is the course or this is the hackathon website and you can just find introduction, so you can find all of the information that you would need about like what the hack challenge is, and also what prizes we have, and what the different categories for prizes are, and also we have some information about the midpoint check-in and a lot of useful notes here as well for you guys. um, yeah. And so as far as important dates for the hack challenge goes, team formation will start on November 25th and then will go on until November 30th. And then we will have a midpoint submission on December 6th. And throughout the entire hackathon, you're going to be regularly checking in with your mentors. So these mentors will be helping you with any, they can help answer any question that you guys have about, the project, or if you run into any bugs, they can also help you debug as well. And so our finale for the hackathon will be on December 14th, and so we're going to be hosting like a Zoom finale where we announce all of the winners and showcase all of the projects that you guys have done. So one to-do item for the hack challenge is you have to submit a project proposal. So this project proposal should be 1 page maximum, and it's just supposed to summarize any app idea that you have for the hackathon. So the requirements for this proposal are that one, it should just give a short summary of what this app does, and you should describe at least 2 screens in this app as well as the UI elements that are required for those screens. So for example, you might need like a UI collection view for a screen, or you might need a UI image view for another screen. And finally, you also have to describe, how you might integrate an API for the app. For example, like, do you have to integrate like Google Maps into your app if you want to like access certain map functionalities, or you guys might need some sort of database in which you need to integrate a custom backend API, so etc. And so any idea you have, and this should be submitted over CMS, and it will be due next Sunday. Yeah, and we just want to kind of give an example of previous winners for the hackathon. So this hackathon was done about a year ago, I think. And so Foodie is an app that a couple of students made, and this won the Judges' Choice Award. And this app is supposed to help students find free food on campus. So as you can see, it's designed very nicely, and it works great. And it's definitely a really good idea. Yeah, and this is another app that also won an award. So this app is called Crumble, and it won the Best UI award. And so Crumble is an app that allows you to search up recipes based on ingredients that you have. And so as you can see, it's designed very, very nicely, and it looks great. Um, and lastly, another app that I want to showcase is this app called Insta Aesthetic, and this won the Best Media Award. And so this app basically allows you to click on any image that you have on your Instagram, and it'll break down the main colors that you have within your page. So again, a really, really cool idea. So definitely with this hackathon, you guys can, make really, really cool apps, any idea that you have, and you can work with, a number of really talented students across our backend course, our design course, and Android course to make, just a really, really interesting and cool application. So lastly, I just want to end this lecture by talking about our course student meetup. And so basically, in the survey that we released a few weeks ago, we noticed that a lot of students have voiced interest in meeting other students in this course. And so to kind of help you guys do that, we will be hosting a number of Zoom meetups over the course of this week and also next week for students who are interested in meeting other students. And so this meetup can just be to chat about, your experiences in the course, or just have you meet each other, do some sort of icebreaker activities. And also if you guys want to talk about, the hackathon, it's going to let you meet some other students that you might potentially want to work with for the hackathon. And so if you are interested, we do have a Google form up. And so you can fill that out to indicate that you're interested in meeting other students, and also let us know when you are available to participate in those meetups. So yeah, so for some action items, I just want to remind you guys that Project 6, the late deadline is on Wednesday, so please submit that if you haven't yet. And also for the hackathon project proposal deadline, it will be due next Sunday on November 15th, and this should be submitted via CMS. Yeah, so this is a very short lecture, but thanks for attending, and enjoy your next few weeks off. Good luck on exams, and we look forward to seeing all of the great ideas you guys have for the hackathon.